He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
This shirt is perfect for this video. Hit the link in the bio. Bye. Well. I'm up here minding my own business, okay? But first things first, hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. It is 3:16 in the morning. A bitch was about to go to bed. Okay, I done my 2 reviews for tonight. I haven't uploaded them yet, but that's what I was about to do. And then I was, watching... I was scrolling Instagram, and I was, I saw Funky Dineva, okay, and I'm like, what he talking about, okay, what is Funky talking about? And he went completely off on Tamar, okay? I was like, what the hell happened? I had not watched the Queen Supreme Court because I was recording my own stuff. I was going to watch it, watch it in the morning before I went to work. And then review it, on my way to work. So I go to the live because I see it in the comment section. They're saying, why did the live cut off? What happened with the live? What happened with the live? And Funky's still being petty right now. Jesus Christ. So, for those of you who do not know, Funky was on Maddie's Queen Supreme Court today. Well, earlier today. And they had things on the docket, okay? And one thing on the docket, honey, was Tamar Braxton and her time on Wendy Williams show. But more specifically, it was about her talking about or her walking off of the Ayanla Fix My Life episode. That was what they were talking about. So they did that on the actual Queen Supreme Court show. And the links to those ain't in my box, but you can go watch the Queen Supreme Court episodes on Maddie's pages, on Funky's pages too. So that's all available on YouTube. So, but on the after show, y'all know Maddie does the after show on IG Live on her IG. So of course in the live they talking, honey, and then Tamar Braxton herself come up in the comment section asking Maddie, what did your ashy friend say about me? What happened? And when they synced it, Funky ain't the one that he don't dice no words. He was like, the fuck, bitch? And he read Tamar for filth, okay? Point blank into the period. He just basically said, bitch, go take a water pill. What you worry about me for? Don't you gotta go tuck your kid in bed? Like, he was going off. I'm not gonna play any other audio because I don't have no time for nobody coming at me saying it's the audio of they stuff and trying to take my video down. Ain't gonna do it. But he was basically going off, okay? He went the fuck off because Tamar did come at him the whole wrong way. Now, on the live of them doing the show, when they talked about Tamar's situation, Tamar said that James told her that Funky was on the show basically dragging her. And so Tamar, without watch, I'm 100% sure Tamar didn't go on Maddie's page or on Funky's page and watch the live. I'm 100% sure. Because had she done that, she would have seen he ain't do that shit. But as he said, Tamar always trying to play victim. Tamar always jump into something saying that someone's attacking her, and that ain't what happened. And he was saying that also on the live before he was reading her, because she called him ashy, asked him was he missing a tooth, and those kind of things. And this talking about you shouldn't have said nothing. And then when she kind of made those 3 comments, and it was Tamar's actual page, like her verified account, all those things, it was her talking. She like, your ass so busy up in the goddamn comment section, your ass should have been on the goddamn live and seen what I said, bitch, because I didn't say anything. And again, he read her for filth. Okay, for filth. Okay, he left, came back, and was still reading her for filth. Maddie was sitting, this is on the live, the live after show. Maddie's sitting up there looking like shit, not again. I'm in the middle. Cause she cool with Tamar, which is cool. However, what I do wish, or what I appreciated what Funky saying to Maddie, you need to say he didn't say shit wrong. Maddie kind of stayed quiet because it was happening so fast. I'm pretty sure she was shocked as shit that it was happening. Tamar did not say what part of the show she was mad about or whatnot. When someone, say, talk about mama, she said, why would you speak about my molestation? And then he went like, bitch, I ain't say this, I didn't say that, and he did not. I watched the show, at least the part, I watched the whole part of them talking about the whole Tamar Braxton situation, and Funky didn't say nothing negative about that. He did crack jokes about the Nigerian dude, told Mama Evelyn and Tawanda and Tracy and all of them to have their social numbers because he might be trying to scam them. He went in on the Nigerian. He absolutely did. He did go in saying how she talking about how much in love she is with her and that man won't be together in 6 months. I mean, he went completely in. But he admittedly said, I did go in about the Nigerian. I did because that was me cracking jokes. Because again, I think people forget, Funky and people like us, we do comment on social media things, on celebrity stuff. We give commentary on it. So sometimes we have to read people. Sometimes we have to crack jokes about some things. And when you watch the live, Funky didn't crack not nan joke about her being molested. He kept saying, this is serious, stop. And he would say his statement, even though they were live and they were talking about different things. In the midst of him talking about this particular situation, he kept on saying, this is serious, it's very unfortunate. He did not say not nan joke about that. He even went as far as to specifically say how he loves Tamar as an artist. He loves her as an artist. He just does not like the TV personality of Tamar. He said, I feel like Tamar and Kelly Price were two artists that should have never been on reality TV because you don't like them once you get to know them, even when you love their music. And I agree with that. You do have people who you like, and then you get them in their real life, and you're like, I don't like that bitch. And he said his opinion is he don't like Tamar, the extra person on the show, and that's his opinion. But I feel like she jumped the gun, and now, as he said in his own words, with all the blogs, she gonna look stupid, and she does look stupid. You listen to James, and James is the dude James is the guy who was singing the Patty Pies, and Patty, that whole thing, and I don't think he's a real hairdresser. I don't know, but the black dude, the colorful hair that be walking with the real short hair that was on her show is him. James, it's not James something. I can't think of his last name, but you know what I mean. He was watching the show, and she said he told me that y'all was talking about me, and they like, you need to call his name because he was lying. He also went in on the live, and he put comments in, and he said, y'all were laughing in between or around the time talking about the molestation. And then Funky said, because we was talking about other stuff, but he kept, every time Funky spoke about that dang on molestation, he made sure to say, this is serious, stop. And he made serious points. He not at any time jokes about it. And what I love that he did was he kept saying, I'm a human fucking being. I have sisters and aunts and nieces and shit. What kind of human being would laugh at someone going through that when that's a horrendous thing to go through? It wasn't right. And that was what he said on the show. And so what I feel like happened is Tamar need to stop listening to people. The same way someone told Tamar Vince had a whole goddamn baby, and she jumped on Instagram, she jumped on Twitter, and was going off on information that wasn't really factual. Tamar, that's your problem, Ma, and that's what he meant. You consistently jump into situations without having facts, and you look stupid afterwards because it wasn't true. Stop listening to people. If James called you and said, hey, they was talking about you on the show, and they kind of dragged you, watch the show. Go back and watch it. And before you comment, watch it. What I feel like she did was he told her that, and she wanted to get on the live before the live ended. That's what she did. So she probably felt like, I don't have time to watch the 2-hour show to see what he said and when he said it. Okay, I don't have time to do that. But my thing is, James, you ain't shit either. Let me put some hot heat on your ass. You should have knew exactly what was said and told her what was said. Because you couldn't have told her shit. Because even the laughs in between the molestation conversations had nothing to do with the molestation. They was laughing about how Ayanla don't fix nobody's life. They was laughing, saying how Tamar wasn't helping Tracy promote the show. It had nothing to do with the molestation. Every time he spoke on it, he made a clear point to specify this is serious. We're not laughing, nothing. He kept saying that. And so I feel like, Tamar, you look the most stupid because you went on that on Maddie's live and made comments and went at Funky, and then you got read for filth because of it. And had you just not said shit, been happy with your Nigerian, it wouldn't have been no issue. Now they cracked jokes about Vince's health. Honey, he told Funky told Tamar, your ass need to be down and see the side now with a prayer vigil on Vince's bedside. I say, bitch, what? Oh my God. Told her go get some water pills. Told her, Funky went in, and I think the reason he did it was because he was pissed off, because he kept saying, you can't win for losing, you can't support a bitch without getting pissed off. It's some bullshit. And he said, we did have issues back in the day. We exchanged words on Twitter years ago, but we really don't have no beef. We really do not. And I believe it because, again, when you watch the show, he didn't say shit off kilter. He did not. The jokes he cracked, it was funny. Now, I feel like people might look at Maddie sideways because she knew he didn't say shit, even though he did say stuff about the Nigerian. And he said if she would have came on here and said I said shit about her new man, I would have had to eat it, because I did do that. But what she came on here saying, that wasn't what happened. You can't come on here trying to read somebody for filth, calling him ashy, and then saying he missing a tooth, when you come to him for the wrong fucking reasons. You were wrong, Tamar. You was completely wrong. You were wrong. Can't get no wronger. I know wronger ain't no word, but you was wrong as fuck. Okay, he was supportive of her in the conversation about her molestation. Saying, it ain't right for any person to be touched by, whatever. He was saying what she said on the show, how she said somebody touched her on both sides of the family. He said it ain't right for nobody to touch no kids all up in their legs and in their butt. He said that, but nothing was for jokes as far as the molestation. Nothing was. And I feel like you can't get pissed at somebody based on someone telling you a lie. And you got pissed at Funky based on James lying to you, saying he said something he did not say. And again, even the laughs in between all of it was about Ayanla. It was about how the show wasn't shit, with the Braxton show wasn't shit, how they've never supported Tracy, how Tracy was not on Tony's tour because her voice is deep like a goddamn Mack truck. It was all jokes on everything else except that. It got to the point to where even when Maddie said we gonna let her off, we not gonna give her no kind of bad judgment because of the molestation, Funky said we don't have her on this docket for that. We have her on this docket for walking away from the show and not supporting Tracy. And for that, we're going to censor her to this and to this. And he even said she needed to put out a whole new album, or put out 2 new singles by the end of the year. Again, she looks stupid. And y'all know I love Tamar. I'm a whole Tamartian. I am. I love her, but I also love Funky. I also love Maddie. And what she did, she fucked herself up. She made herself look dumb. And everyone on YouTube gonna have videos about it. Everyone on the blog gonna talk about it, about how she looked dumb. And even Funky's so silly. He put out my eyes itching, y'all so late. He put out an IG post. He said, "Classic Tamar Braxton. She jumped into a live and came for me as a result of misinformation. Now she's the victim. Milkshake face, go somewhere and record a decent follow-up album to your first, because that second one was trash." I said, "Ooh, bitch." And he made another one
And this big water retaining asshole talking about I shouldn't have said
Ooh,
nothing,
Jesus.
and I'm saying shit in
Ooh,
support of her.
Jesus.
Bitch, you shouldn't have got your Baldine ass on motherfucking Wendy Williams talking about the shit. Bitch, I comment on pop culture commentary for a goddamn living. If you didn't want nobody to talk about it, you shouldn't have got your ass on goddamn TV. You can't win with these hoes helping them, being in support of them,
True.
and you can't win with
Very true.
talking against them. It's just like, girl, carry your ass to bed. You got a goddamn what's that, an infant, or what they call the kids when they 2 and 3? What's that, toddler or whatever? Shouldn't your ass be somewhere reading a motherfucking bedtime story, or fucking make some ackee and sawfish or some kind of Nigerian meal for this man that your ass ain't gonna have 3 months from now, girl?
At the end of the day, Tamar brought this upon herself. Simply because, I mean, you went to Maddie's live, girl. The blog's gonna be busy tomorrow, baby. So this was the whole situation between Funky and Tamar tonight. You know, Maddie, I do wish she would have not been so quiet. I do think it was okay for Funky to say to her, you know, you need to look in this camera and tell her I didn't say nothing negative about that situation. And eventually Maddie did, you know, but I felt like Maddie was on pause because she just didn't want it to get any worse. She was like, what the fuck should I do? Because he upset, okay, and not even upset like he want to do whatever. You know, when he get hot, now I'm hot, and he be going off and going off and going off. He was in that motion because he kept saying like, I'm going to bed, I'm going to bed, I'm going, and he would walk away, kind of calm down, but come back and say more and more and more. Because I felt like he felt like, bitch, you came for me for no goddamn reason, bitch, and I didn't say shit. And Maddie like took a call or two, but at that point in time, you know, the momentum of the calls was kind of like, okay, bitch, it's kind of over. I really wish they would kind of wrapped it up and ended it, because it looked as if someone canceled the live. They think that Tamar maybe have complained or whatever about what we was saying and had it cut off because it did abruptly stop in the middle. So, and it may have been because, no, I think they was only on for like 30 minutes. So it wasn't a full hour. So, yeah, it was messy, bitch. It was. But it was Tamar's mess. Tamar made this mess, and she got red for filth in it. So, I love Tamar, but wrong is wrong and right is right. You can't be on here checking people if you don't have the facts. Okay? At all. You just can't. And even when he said, like, I heard, you know, Tamar not even divorced. So, how she got a whole boyfriend? Good girl, because she do. But, yeah. Watch, if the live's available tomorrow, watch the live on Maddie's IG that shows, you know, Funky reading Tamar, and you know, watch the Queen's Supreme Court. It was, you know, it was a good. I only got to the first 20-30 minutes. Because right when they finished the old Tamar praying thing, I came out here. And I'm going to have to watch the rest of it tomorrow because it's 3:30 in the morning at this point in time. But honey, read Tamar for filth. Okay? All up and through these streets. And Funky can read with the best of them. And even though Tamar can too, you can't go up against Funky. Not when you in the wrong, okay? Now, when he kept telling her to go get some water pills, she then went on her Instagram and posted a video of her, like, walking around, and it's posted, you know, guess the Lord was a water pill. Guess the Lord was a water pill after all, huh? No need to be shame.com. This is me. You need to take your post down, Tamar. Take your post down. Let him take his post down and start all over. But again, you created this storm. Because I'm pretty sure, I hope Funky bring it up tomorrow. I do. Because he has every right to do. You can't, you girl. Anyway, I'm going to end it here, y'all. I just want to get my thoughts and opinions out tonight. Because I have to watch the rest of the show tomorrow and actually review the show. So far, the show was great, the first 20-30 minutes of it. And I'll have a whole Queen Supreme Court review tomorrow. Y'all not only review it when, you know what I'm saying, it's someone on there who I really want to see. Because I do my own stuff on the day, so I can't always watch all of Maddie's things. Anyway, girl, think before you act. Peace.